How to use a reverse mortgage to buy a house. Just did a video talking about how more and more retirees are upsizing their homes in retirement. I don't like that idea, but you got to do you. Do whatever works for you, but I'm not doing that. But it doesn't matter what I'm doing. It matters what you're doing. And you can use a reverse mortgage to upsize it, or not even upsize, to downsize. I'm going to show you how to do a reverse mortgage to downsize, to upsize, to buy a new home. So hang with me. It's going to be pretty interesting. Hold on just a sec. Here's my man Don Graves from Heckham Advisors Group. Is HeckhamAdvisorsGroup.com. Yeah, right there, Heckham Advisors Group. All right, so what's happening here is the client is selling a $300,000 home, no mortgage. That's critical, no mortgage. And they're going to upsize to a $430,000 home. All right. Now, what happens is that I don't see the age of these people. I'm going to assume they're 62 years old. The reason I'm saying that is because they're only able to get $186,000, which is about 43% of the equity in their home. So basically, what's happening here? They're selling their home for $300,000. They're buying a new home for $430,000. They're going to use their reverse mortgage for a down payment of $186,000. All right. But they're also going to bring $243,000 of that $300,000 that they sold. I hope that makes sense. You got a couple things going on. They got to come to the table with $243,000 and use the reverse mortgage for $186,000 to pay for the thing essentially up front, at least when it's paid, not have a mortgage. Does that make sense? And they're still left with $56,000. So remember, they got $300,000 of cash from selling their home. How much can they use from the reverse mortgage to buy this new home? No, in this case, because I think they're 62 years old, they can only get 43% out. That's $186,000. So $430,000 minus $186,000 means of that $300,000 for which they sold their house for, they're going to have to use $243,000 in which to buy this house. But they still got $56,000 cash. So they're right back to where they were before. They got no mortgage. Right? They have a house, a nicer house presumably, but now they got $56,000 of cash. Yes, they have a reverse mortgage, which means, again, that will be taken out of the equity when they sell or when they die. But for their retirement, they're actually better off. They have no mortgage and they have $56,000 of cash they can use to put food on the table. Whereas before, all they had was no mortgage. That was it. And all that, they got a nicer house. Now, again, they're going to have to pay the property taxes. They're going to have to pay the HOA fee and all that stuff. I get all that. No one should ever say reverse mortgage excludes you from having to do that. Reverse mortgages has nothing to do with your ability or your obligation to pay your taxes. It's stupid. But anyway, at the end of the day, the reverse mortgage, they still have to pay those things. So they can blow that money. Well, they still got to pay home equity, the homeowners association fee if they got one, property taxes and all that, but they don't have a mortgage to pay, and they still got equity here. By the way, I mean $430,000 minus $186,000, they still got $243,000 equity. Now, if the interest rates go up higher on that debt, more than the appreciation on the home, that debt will slowly become more and more. Right now, it's a 43% loan to value. It could be 48%, 50%, or it could go the other way. Maybe the home appreciates more than the debt. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. When they die, they don't owe anything, and their heirs don't owe anything either. That's what makes the reverse mortgage so great. You're saying, look, at the end of the day, I think my investments can do better than my appreciation on my home. And you might not think that, but as such, I'm going to use my reverse mortgage to allow my investments to be untapped. That way I don't have to sell stock or mutual funds or something like that in which to pay the mortgage. Hope this makes sense, man. Don't overlook. Look, I don't get paid to sell these things. I don't get commissions or anything like that. I'm just saying, why not look at this stuff? It doesn't make sense to me. All right. Love to hear your thoughts. We'll see you.